Hello, my name is Samantha Diehl, and I'm the Multimedia Production and Operations Specialist for HOMTV in Meridian Township. Today we're going to be speaking with Kate Turner from Ingham County Animal Control to talk about important things pet owners should know before returning to work, as well as how the shelter is helping those in need during this time. So Kate, my first question for you is, since quarantine gives pets the opportunity to spend a lot of time with their owners, what may happen once they return to work and how can they ease that transition?
Well, with so many people spending time at home, lots of dogs and cats are kind of living their best life ever right now because they have all of their humans home with them. But eventually, as things start going back to our former version of normal, these animals are going to have less and less human interaction at home, which is okay. Which, I mean, they've done fine with this for years and years. This isn't going to be detrimental to them as long as they kind of have that scale back period where they get used to their humans being gone more and more often. So as time goes on, make sure you are still leaving the house occasionally. I mean, even if it's just going into the backyard or taking a walk around the block, you don't have to take Fido or Fluffy with you every single time. So give them those 5-minute breaks, 10-minute breaks. I mean, leaving it at home when you're going grocery shopping, things like that, just so they're still used to you leaving the house and having it be an okay thing.
Can you talk to me about how your operations have changed during the COVID-19 pandemic?
We've had pretty significant changes here at the shelter since we aren't open to the public. Most of our animals actually, since if nobody's able to come in and adopt them, it doesn't benefit them to stay at the shelter. So we reached out to the community and had a phenomenal response. And most of our adoptable animals are actually being fostered out in the community. We're still doing adoptions just by appointment only. So if you go to our website and you see an animal that you are truly interested in adopting, you can send in an online adoption inquiry and we can get you in touch with the foster parent. So you might still be able to adopt those pets. We just can't have you come into the building to meet them.
Are you seeing an increase in animal adoptions now that people are home more? And what are your thoughts on that?
We have had a lot of really great adoptions happening, and we're trying to do is just making sure that people understand because they are home right now doesn't mean that once they go back to work, if they work 12-hour shifts, 16-hour shifts, we want to make sure that this is a great long-term placement even once things go back to normal. But we are doing a great job with foster parenting, so people that may not have originally been home to spend time with an animal, that maybe they travel a lot for work, so getting a dog isn't a great idea. They're taking a great opportunity to foster pets in their home, so they get to have that companionship, and then they're not stuck with that long-term responsibility.
How can someone go about fostering an animal if they'd like?
Well, you're more than welcome to email the animal shelter. If that same process of going online and doing the adoption inquiry, you can just write in that statement instead of, is this animal available for adoption? You just say, is this animal available to foster?
What would someone do right now if they happen to find a stray animal out around their area?
Well, right now we do still have animal control officers out on the road. They are responding to emergency calls primarily right now. So if you find a friendly stray, maybe taking it a walk around the block that time or using your local neighborhood social media apps and social media opportunities to try to find that animal's home first. And then if, say, there is a welfare concern or the animal is acting aggressive or sick or injured, give us a call and we can still make arrangements to try to have an officer help out. But we definitely are leaning on the public to take those first steps of reunification themselves by checking around with neighbors, with other people in their community to see who that dog might belong to.
That's all on my end. Is there anything else you'd like to say to wrap it all up?
We're definitely trying to assist the community that might not be as well off and taking care of their animals and taking care of their families, especially if they've had financial hardships because of the COVID-19 and the stay-at-home closures. We are running multiple food banks around the county. So pet food, dog, cat food, cat litter, things like that. We are trying to make sure that people have access to it. We don't want anybody to feel that since they might not be able to buy those food items, that they feel that they need to surrender their pet or give away a loved pet. So we have our outreach center in Lansing, the animal shelter in Mason both have food available out front all the time. We also are running a twice a week food bank in Okemos at the Meridian Township Church, right there off Central Park. And then we are also going to be running one this Friday at Potter Park Zoo from 12 to 2.
And what would someone do if they wanted to donate to that?
If somebody wants to donate, we are taking funds online through our partner 501c3, the Ingham County Animal Shelter Fund. So financial donations online that way are greatly appreciated. And if you'd like to donate pet food, you can purchase that at the Okemos Pet Supplies Plus or drop off food you may already have at the Mason Animal Shelter.
All right, thanks for talking with us today, Kate. If you'd like to stay informed on news happening in Meridian Township, make sure to follow HOMTV on Facebook, Twitter, and HOMTV.net. Thanks for watching and have a great day.